Get in here. Hey, come on in here. Get in. It's 8 o'clock. Strengthen your soul is on. Come on in. Get in here. We're going to spend the next 2 days, and actually including yesterday, the next 3 days, looking at this concept of how do you love well. One of my mentors, he gave me a great piece of advice that I'll get to on how to love well. But come on in here, get in here. Strengthen your soul is on. We need you. We want you. So as always, 8 o'clock we open up. 8:01 we grab a drink. 8:02 we start. 8:08 we try. And 8:15 we wrap. Isn't it hard to believe that it's been 8 weeks? 8 weeks together. Almost 9 now. I think we're in week 9. No, maybe more. 10 weeks together doing this. It is an absolute honor and privilege to speak with you. So come on in here, get in here, and we're going to get right to work. Tonight, for me, coffee. I love coffee. So grab something you like. Could be water, wine, beer, whiskey. Could be kombucha, tea, juice. Could be diet drinks. Could be pop. Could be soda. Could be a smoothie. Or whatever you got, grab it. Make sure you enjoy it. And let's cheers each other. Cheers. All right, well, tonight we're going to do the second of a 3-part series on how do you really love. There is nothing more important. There is nothing more important than learning to both give and receive love. In fact, one time when Jesus was being questioned, he was asked this, what's the most important thing? What's the most important command to listen to? He said, the most important thing you learn to do is love God. And then beyond that, the most important thing you can do, which is very much like loving God, is to love your neighbor as yourself. So yesterday, we talked about actually learning to enjoy those nearest to us actually enhances our ability to both love them and to experience joy. Tonight, we're going to look at a different aspect that's super important. And I want you to think about this. I want you to think about who or what do you love most? Who or what do you love most? I'll write that up there. Who or what do you love most? So let's start with the what. For some of you, the answer, what do you love most? It might be food, it might be the gym, it might be sleep. But what's interesting about what you love most might be piano, might be business, whatever it is. Whatever you love most is usually what you've sacrificed most for. So people who really love food, they'll usually spend money, they will cook, they'll create an amazing, delicious meal, and it'll enjoy it, it'll bring them great joy. It's what they do. It's part of who they are. And so it gives them absolutely great joy. Conversely, who we love most, you kind of have a couple categories. You have a partner, that one over here, that one down there. Your partner, it would be kids, it would be siblings maybe. And for some of you, it's actually, you got a pet. A pet would fall into that category. Now here's what's really interesting about that. And I've discovered this. People who really love their pets or who really love their newborn kids, which is sort of everybody, it comes down to one principle. It comes down to one principle. And it's simply this. It's this concept. Service. Where service goes, love flows. Where service goes, love flows. Where service goes, there your love will flow. And again, we see this super clearly with pets. Pets, like people who have, I don't know, I'll pick on something that most of you don't have. People who have hamsters. I've met people who have hamsters. And they love their hamster. And I'm like, but the hamster doesn't do anything for you. Like, it's marginally cute. It's kind of like an overgrown rat. It takes money from you. You have to clean its cage. It never shows you affection back. It just eats and runs and poops and sleeps and dies. And people love it. Because there's something about the human heart that what we serve or what we sacrifice for, we love. What we serve and what we sacrifice for, we love. And in fact, one of the teachings of Jesus, and that's the whole idea of this strengthen your soul series, does this stuff really work? Can it really work? Because Jesus said, I have rest for your soul, and we've never needed it more than in this season that we've just come through. He said this, to be a great leader, you must serve it, because to be a great leader, you must be one who can love effectively. And effective love comes through service. Where service goes, love flows. Where service goes, love flows. And a couple of reasons why, if you get this, you'll actually begin to understand the very nature of reality itself. You'll begin to understand the heart of God. And you'll actually understand the story, the compelling story of Jesus. See, where service and sacrifice goes, there love flows. So we're going to, in 1 minute, we're going to head towards some trying time where we pause, we think, we reflect. But the whole narrative of the Christian ideology is this, that Jesus is more than just a human. He's actually God, the Son, on the earth. And all he tries to do is to serve and sacrifice for you and for me. And out of that service and sacrifice, his love is demonstrated. His love flows forward. And so, if you want to mirror the very heart of God, which is what gives you a healthy soul, is to receive and then to give, you and I, we must become people who love through service. It's a great book that I haven't read, but everyone I've heard who's read it said it's phenomenal. It's a book called Love Does by Bob Goff, and that's sort of the big idea. So we're going to ask 2 questions tonight. One is this. Who can I serve more? Who can I serve more? There are people in your life who, if they were recipients of your love, it would just blow their mind. And number two, and these questions are interrelated. Maybe we'll start with number 2. Who do I need to love more? Who do I need to love more? So, love is so much more than a feeling. The feeling's nice, don't get me wrong. It's part of the enjoying piece that we talked about yesterday. But let's start with this. Who do you need to love more in your life? Now we're going to pause, we're going to reflect, we're going to pray, we're going to ask that God and Jesus might speak to us, that the universe would actually speak to us. Again, when I say universe, I think you're reaching out for God, and that's why I use that term to help bridge the gap in between us. Highly respect and love many people who aren't sure about this whole Jesus piece. But who do you need to love more? And then you simply go, how? So who do you need to love more? Let's pause and camp out on that question. Where do you look around in your life? Or where do you get a thought pop into your mind when you ask that question from God? Who do you need to love more? And just let a name flow into your mind. For me, actually, the first one that comes to mind is it's my sister. I love my sister with my whole heart. She might even be on right now. Sometimes if you don't comment, I don't see if you're on. And I love my sister with my whole heart. But actually, just as I pause and reflect, I feel the nudge to go, let's up at 5% more. Let's up at 10% more by serving her. The second question is interrelated, but it's simply this. Who in your life, if you helped, it would just dramatically enhance their life? So let's just pause and ask that question and think it through. Who in your life, if you helped, it would dramatically enhance their life? And for me, I got a friend who I work with, and just get the sense that I should help him more. Just to invest a little bit more. I've got some relevant. I love this person. I have so much fun with them, but I feel like I could actually serve them more by just giving more of my time to them. See, when we serve other people, when we sacrifice other people, we actually are not only lifting them up, but we are bringing our heart into alignment with the very heart of God, who loves you, loves me, who loves us, and gave himself for us. See, whatever you sacrifice and whatever you serve is where your heart will flow. Where love or where service goes, love flows. And so it's been a great honor to serve so many of you. I love you. I love being with you. And I'd love to just pray a simple prayer over you, and we'll wrap up for tonight. So let's pray. God, I thank you for those who watch these who don't even, or they're not sure about you. And for those who do, Lord, I thank you for them too. I ask that actually you would give, may you receive, those of you listening, may you receive energy from the very heart of God to love and serve everyone that you have been called to love and serve. And may the energy of God fill you tonight. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Strengthen your soul. Thanks for being here.